Hi everyone, it is me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about, you know, working with, Father Yule or Father Frost or Santa Claus or whatever you want to call them. Come down something like this. Ho, ho, ho. Happy Yule. Happy Yule to you too, Father Yule. Yeah, I'm getting busy around this time, getting all the gifts ready to fly around the world in one night and give off the gifts, to everyone. But not only in Western Christendom, but then I got to go do it again, and in the first month for Eastern Christendom. Um, yeah. Speaking about that, Father Yule or Father Frost, how are you going to do that with all those wars going on? With the Ukrainish land and Rushland war, with the Holy Land, Palestinian land war, with the supposed, furlonging South Korea's land, North Korea's land war. Well, first off, I have my ways, you're right. How am I going to deal with that, with those lands warring in the East and the Far East and the Middle East and whatever the fuck? Yeah, you're right. How am I going to deal with Holy Land's war, Holy Land's war with Palestinian land, Iranish land, or Ukrainian war with Russian, or South Korea's land's war with North Korea's land's war? Yeah, you would think there'd be no fly zones around those lands warring, and some warring longer than others. But I got my ways of doing it. So what are we gonna do? Well, first we gotta put all the gifts on the sleigh. Oh, yeah, and my bottomless bag where I can fit all those things in it. But picking them all up and getting them onto the sleigh, that's the killer. What do we do now? Now we get to go down, we get to fly to each house. Oh, now we get to go through down smokestacks and firesteads, putting gifts underneath the old tree. Then I handle my nose and I go back up firesteads and smokestacks. But what about me? I can't do that. I guess I gotta go through the lead door of the house. Wow. No, don't worry. If we have to go through lead doors of houses with the key, we can do that. And what about dogs? Oh, don't worry. You just give a dog a bone or something, the dogs will be happy. The dogs need their real gifts as much as everybody else does. Oh, that's good to know. And we get to go to all the land bodies in one night. So we so we just freeze time and don't need what time zone I happen to be in. It's always either late at night or early morning. So I always get the gifts out there. Yeah. Now we gotta watch out about sky ships and windy birds and shit like that. Yeah. And then watch out that we don't get mistaken for some outsider flight craft of some kind. But we all know, Father Yule, Father Frost, that can happen. Yes, that can happen. That's why I have a sign on the back of my sleigh. It says Father Yule, Father Frost, Gift Giver. You know. And then I got every flag of every land that I go to, once a year. Well, give or take, but yeah. Well, that's cool to know. What about the milk and cookies? Well, we gotta cut back on that. So I said like one each house. Then I gotta piss and shit. Yeah, I got piss and shit too. Yeah, That's true. If you're man like, woman like enough to eat it or drink it, you're gonna have to eat shit it and piss it out. Goes without being said. Yeah, and that's my fun. How I get to work for Father Yule or Father Frost or Santa Claus or whatever name you know him by, because he has like many names, you know. And scathe me if you want for being one of the lucky folks to get to work with him, or work for him, or work with him. You know, it is an onlook. You know. Anyway, that's it for me. Sorry for that burp, and I'll see you later.